If you look at Moraine, she is in charge.
You see Rosamund, you know she's in charge.
Fight sequences are just, I believe, are amazing because you are very close to it, you know.
I love your husband.
I'm
amazed. I'm like,
He's incredibly...
he has 14 books.
व्हील ऑफ टाइम सीजन 2 जो प्राइम वीडियो पर शुरू हो गया है, उसके सेट पर घूमकर आई है दीदी बिल्कुल फ्रेश फ्रॉम प्राग एंड डायरेक्टर्स प्लस टेक्निकल डिपार्टमेंट के HODs से जानकर कि इतना बड़ा शो बनता कैसे है। पार्ट 1 कल देख लिया था ना, ये लो अब आगे।
You know, I haven't read the books, but my husband has, and he told me in 2020 in the pandemic we were cleaning out the basement, and out came all these books, and I was like, what is this series and why do you have like 19 of like 15 books? And he's like, they just announced the show, you wait, you're gonna know very soon what the series is. But I like to believe, Sana, that my husband is a feminist partly because he read these books, and he's like, as a child, read about the balance of power between men and women. How important was it for you to bring that to screen authentically with so many female characters in the lead, and yet this is not a chick flick, as derogatory as that word is. Like, I hate it and cringe even saying it. But how important was it for you to do that authentically, bring all these women on screen?
I think it's very important to have an amazing female cast where they have extreme power. They can make decisions and they're the leaders. If you look at Moraine, she is in charge and she has the weight of the world on her shoulder. Yeah. And and Rosamund Pike plays it
You see Rosamund, you know she's in charge.
And she's like right on top of it. And I feel like that was part of the series that I was drawn to as well, just like your husband, I'm sure, is like the women are the ones who wield the power. They have the political power, they have the strength, they have the magical power, and then the men are kind of the supporting cast. And that is very, very rare in this genre. And I think that as a female and a woman of color, I like seeing that. And I like seeing women who look more like me and from different cultures and an international cast. I think it's important to have that out in the world so that we can feel, you know, Alana is one of my favorite characters. She's a green Aja. I was like, I vacillate between blue and green, but you know, I like that she's so free-spirited. And I think that's important for us to see as women and as young women to understand, and young girls to see that it is possible to be able to be in charge.
Yeah, you know, Rosamund Pike told me in my interview with her that Priyanka Bose, who plays Alana, was like, Alana's always eating something.
So we always had these scenes with one of her warders sort of handing her a peach or, you know, passing a slice of nectarine. And
or she's eating a grape or someone's feeding her something. She's like that loose, like, you know, she's not like, no, I have to.
Yes.
She doesn't carry the weight of the world on her shoulders, even though she does.
Also, I wanted to talk to you about Alana's quarters, who is an Indian character. And, you know, we go inside her quarters this time and you see the carpets on the walls and the hanging in the carpets and things. Please talk to me about that.
Yeah, again, like that, of course, because she's Indian as well, we are like really be focused on that, and you know, and we have our buyers and partners in India that we are like really collaborating with, and he really like deliver really great stuff for us that we used in the Alana's quarter, and mostly like the lights and the details, and of course like the brass work and the metal work together with the carpets and with some other textile as well. So. Yeah, it's there.
Sana, do you think this is the future of storytelling with the diversity of cast that the Wheel of Time boasts of, and rightfully so? There's people from all, and not just people, architecture from all over the world, and culturally, and clothes and costume. Do you think that's the future of storytelling as we go forward?
I think the future of storytelling is being more with what is going on with the world. We are all different cultures, we look different, all different walks of life. I think it's important to depict the world that is around us and also paying homage to different cultures and addressing key themes. Like we have a theme, you know, in our show of the Shan who come and invade an area, which is kind of like a colonial thing that we've all in our cultures have dealt with, and I think that is important to tell the truth. Absolutely. And to be honest, and also to empower those who are different to feel free. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I've spent a long time in my career, as I say, feeling other, and I have been othered for a long time. And what I've had to do is just be very fixated, kind of like Moraine, and single-mindedly take my career and continue to work, and always to make sure that I'm on projects that empower women, empower people of color, and empower humanity as a whole, because we're all in this soup together. It's not, you know, just one type of person versus the other, you know, and I'm very much about inclusion. I think it's important to be inclusive.
Acha, then I asked special effect supervisor Andre Nurestek ki give me some more deets on the Two Rivers ka OG set.
In Two Rivers set in season 2 we actually didn't shoot, but on the season 1 we had that great battle with Trollocs, you know.
First one.
Yeah, we were doing quite a lot of stuff there. We were burning houses, you know, there were cars in flames. We were using that effect of the ash in the air, that white Spring Inn just collapsed, you know, and
My favorite thing about visiting the Two Rivers set was how the chimneys are just constantly smoking. It's like there's someone inside cooking. You don't know who it is, what they're making, but there's like smoke coming out of the chimney.
Yeah, we know that this really works. You know, if when there is a house which got a chimney, you know, we know that it's gonna be great if there is a smoke out of the chimney, because there's life inside the house, you know. So yeah, this is standard work, you know, which we always do.
Together we face the impossible. But now in our separate corners of the world.
Finally, once again, thank you for your time today, and thank you for allowing us to be here in this set. What are you hoping people will take from season 2 in their hearts?
Oh gosh, I mean, I think we're continuing the story with these characters in an intimate way. They are separate from each other, but they face new challenges. And I think series 1, you saw great responsibility thrust onto these characters who were innocents. They were taken from their village in the Two Rivers and drawn into Valon and these other locations, but they weren't really ready for the challenges that they were facing. Series 2 sees them engage with those challenges. The Dark Forces are coming, the Dark Friends are coming, the Forsaken are coming, the Shan-Chan are coming. These forces are enormous, and now we see the characters meet those challenges.
I love to watch the show because of the atmosphere created by you and your teams. Thank you so much for all your hard work, and thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for talking to me today.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Sam.
I love your husband.
He's
I'm amazed. I'm like, he has 14 books.
चलो हो गया आज का भी. प्राइम वीडियो को थैंक यू. ऐसी काफी कूल चीजें करवाते रहिए मुझसे प्लीज. Vibes. And to you, thanks for watching. Share these with the Wheel of Time fan. My name is Sucharita. Thank you for stopping by.